Hello, hello. Welcome, Bling crew. How are you? Today, we are going to be working on a couple more of the projects that were in this month's Bling box. We will have our weekly giveaway, like we always do, for the gift card to the website. So I will give you guys the keyword for that at some point. What else? I have some other kits that I am excited to tell you guys about for some of the patterns that we have. And if you haven't already, don't forget to go take advantage of all of our printable patterns that are on our website, blingyourthings.com for free. There is, I think there's like, if we include all of the different variations of the different like tumbler sizes, there's like 60 different patterns that are the printable ones that you can get for free, whether that's for 20 ounce, the water bottles, the 14 ounces, all kinds of stuff. I We also have the wraps that if you're new to rhinestoning and you're not very comfortable yet, all of our patterns are available as a wrap that we print those in-house on vinyl, and then you can put those directly on the tumbler, and then you would basically bling by color. You would match your rhinestone color to the colors that are on the patterns. So those are a quick way to get started rhinestoning. Um, what else? What else? Um, there's something else. There are some other giveaways that if you are not a member of our Facebook group, I recommend going over there and joining. That is, if you go to Facebook and you search in the groups for Bring Your Things Rhinestones, you will find our group. It has a picture of a tumbler with a infinity braid mini herringbone pattern with neon colored rhinestones. Join the group. So we did a giveaway, let's see, it's probably been 2 months ago now, where all you had to do was post pictures of something that you created with items used from our website. So I'm going to do that again. I'm going to tweak it just a little bit. And then that's something that we are going to be doing on an ongoing monthly basis. So all you have to do is do what you're already doing, create stuff using products from our website, and then you can win gift cards. And I'm going to have at least two winners each month, maybe even three. So I'm trying to put the finishing details on that. And then I should be posting that by this weekend. So keep an eye out for that. So I see a lot of you have joined us. So welcome, welcome, welcome. Hi, Miss Sissy Sue, sorry. How are you? Miss Teresa, my neighbor. Teresa lives not too far from me. I get to see her every month now when she picks up her bling box, which is always awesome getting to meet you guys. So if you live in my area and you want to pick up your orders, feel free to reach out. Just email me info@blingyourthings.com. There is a local pickup option when you check out, and then we can coordinate that so that you can pick up your order too. Or if you want to shop in person, a couple of people have done that as well. Miss Mary Lynn Cox is here and she is ready to bling away. Renee is here. How are you, honey? Miss Mona, how are you? Who else? If you are on Facebook, you do have to allow StreamYard permission to see your Facebook information. Otherwise, we can't see your name. And if you want to enter the giveaway that we will do for the gift card at the end, um, even if you entered the keyword, you wouldn't be eligible because StreamYard can't see your information. So make sure that you allow that permission. And if you don't want to do that, hop over to YouTube and join us on our YouTube channel. Just search for Bling Your Things Rhymes. Just Bling Your Things on YouTube and you can find us over there. So Miss Deborah is here. How are you? Miss Tiffany, how are you? I haven't seen you in a little while. Um, so what else? What else? So last week, we started working on the one of the projects that was in this month's Bling box, which was the trucker hat. So I started this on the live, and I had added the HTV hearts to the hat, and then I started rhinestoning a couple of them. So I did go ahead and finish out that design. And a couple people asked me about how you're able to download the SVGs that were in this month's box in your account. So all you have to do is log back in to the website, go to blingyourthings.com, go to your account and log back in. When you are in your order history, you can either go to the Bling box order or go to the tab that says downloads. Then where I guess the confusion was happening is on the right side of the page, there's kind of two things that you can click on. You can click on the name of the file that you're wanting to see. And when you click on that one, it's just the lettering. It will take you back to the listing on the website. So it's going to look like you're trying to order that product again. It's showing you what that product looks like, what the item was that you downloaded, or what you ordered. You don't want to click on just the lettering. Go back to that download page and click on the blue box with the name of the file. From there, it will download to your system. And if it's just one of the printable PDF patterns, it will download and then you'll be able to open it. It should automatically open. But if it's an SVG file, there's 3 types of files that we include with the SVGs, and that's so that you can open it depending upon what type of software or machine that you have. So there is a CDR file, which is a Corel Draw file. There is an AI file, which is Adobe Illustrator, and there is a SVG file, which if you have a Cricut or a Cameo or a Brother, any of the like craft cutter type machines, the SVG is probably what you're going to want to use so that you can import that into your software. It comes as a zipped file. So all 3 of those files are zipped into one folder. You will need to extract them. So you'll right click on that folder, click extract, and then pick where you want to save it on your machine. After you save it, then you can import it into your system, whatever you're using to cut it. So with this month's pack of designs that are in there, there was, where did I put it? There was 3 different, where's that? There's 3 different types of files in there. So there was one that was this little scatter butterfly, and you can cut this one out either as the outline with all of the little scatters around it, or you could cut out just the butterfly. And you don't have to cut these out in HTV. You could make these into decals. You could make this into a template if you use flock or anything like that. You could do that. You can use these to kind of make your outline. You could cut out in paper and then make your outline. There's all kinds of things that you can do with these. So then there was the other one, which looks like this. It was the letters Diva, and then it kind of had the outline of where you could place the stones. So if you work with hot fix stones, these patterns are designed to work with size SS10 rhinestones. So you don't need to resize it. You don't need to do anything to it. It is ready to go. The only thing is if you're using HTV, make sure that you mirror the design because with HTV, you cut on the back side. So you want to mirror your design before you cut it. So just remember to do that. And then the other one, which is the one that I did with the hat, was the 3 little scattered hearts. So there is that one as well. You can do this however you want. You can do 3 colors of the same. You can change up the colors to match it to the rhinestone colors that are in this month's box. Really, the possibilities are endless. You could make a cute little shirt with this. You could make a decal for the back of your car. Like so many different things. I would love to see what you guys come up with using these designs. If you do use Inkscape, a lot of times that software, when you bring in SVGs, it blows it up to this gigantically huge sized file. I did put what the dimensions are. If it brings it in like super exploded, what you need to resize it to before you ungroup. If you have issues with that, email me, info@blingyourthings.com. I'll walk you through it. We'll get you there. So there are the 3 designs for that. And if you wanted to get these, if you didn't get the box, they are on the website that you could check them out as well. Let's see. I do have a couple hats left. There's like two or three hats left too. Then the other project that was in this month's box were these cool little towel clips. So like if you have a pool or you like to go to the beach or you just want to decorate in your bathroom and you want to get some bling in there, you want to bling it up in your bathroom, you can decorate these and then put them kind of like on your towel rack. You could also put them on like your shower rod. You could decorate up there with them. You could put them on your curtain rack or your curtain rods too. You could use these to hold your curtains back, like as a curtain, instead of using the tie things, you could use these to hold your curtains back. All kinds of things that you can do with them. Their main intention was to be like towel clips to hold your towels, but you guys can do whatever you want with them. They do have like the inside where it's kind of like a silicone material so that it makes it like non-slip when you're putting these on whatever your product is that you're going to use it on so that it won't slip around. So that is what I'm going to be working on tonight is these. I'm going to be using the custom mix that was in this month's box. This one is called Girl Crush. It has some blues, the coral, the neon coral, a little bit of crystal, some ghost purple in there. And I will tell you guys, don't sleep on these coral rhinestones. This color is going to be the color of the summer. Everybody is loving the new corals. So this will be the color that you're going to see like pretty much all summer. I can tell you that's going to be a very, very popular color, that coral color. What else? We did have, let's see. I created the tie-dye pattern for the tumblers, for the 20-ounce tumblers. So that is this pattern. This pattern is available for 20-ounce tumblers, the 18-ounce water bottles, the 14-ounce tumblers, as well as the pens. So this is one of our free patterns. You can get it in all the different sizes. It's for SS16 and SS20. But I had several people reach out to me asking for a kit for this pattern. So I did create this as a kit. I put together 2 different options. So there is one, Renee has did a tumbler where she used what I'm calling the regular colors, which is tanzanite, and then there's aqua, peridot, citrine yellow, hyacinth orange, and then fuchsia pink. So if you go search in our Facebook group, you can see the example that Renee is making, which Renee, it looks amazing. I am like stunned by how pretty it looks. So I put together the kit for that with the regular colors, either SS20 or SS16, and it includes the 20-ounce tumbler. So there's that one. And then there is a couple people asked for the option with the neon colors. So there's that one available too. So it's got all of the neon colors. which is pink, blue, green, orange, purple, and yellow. So you will get one 10 growth pack of each color and the 20-ounce tumbler, and then the pattern is free on our website. You don't you can just download it. Like, you don't have to buy the kit to get the pattern. But if you want the kit, everything is already together, and there is a little bit of a discount for ordering them bundled together. So there is that as well. So let me put these away. And I've seen a couple other people join us. Hi, Miss Deborah. How are you? Miss Carrie, where have you been? Where have you been? I haven't seen you in a long time. Kristen, how are you, honey? Let's see. Valerie is here. Valerie was one of our winners of our gift cards. Was it last week or the week before? So I'll give you guys the keyword for the gift card as we are going along. I'm going to switch over to just this camera. Give me 1 second. There we go. There we go. So if any of you guys started working on the hat, which design did you guys decide to do? Are you doing the 3 hearts? Are you doing the diva one? Or are you doing the one with the butterfly? All 3 of them are really cute options. Hi, Miss Amy. How are you? So we are going to work on the clip, one of the towel clips. Let's see. I don't know what I did with my other syringe, so I'm going to continue to use the E6000 plus resin glue. This isn't the regular just E6000. It also has resin glue mixed in with it, so the formulation is a little bit different. The smell on this one is not as harsh. I do recommend still wearing protective equipment, whether you're using this or the regular E6000. Make sure that you read the MSDS, which is the manufacturer's safety data sheet, before you use this type of adhesive or any other adhesive. And then make sure you have rubbing alcohol. Let me find mine. Make sure you have rubbing alcohol. It doesn't matter what brand, close by, because if you get it on your skin, you want to be able to clean it off as soon as you can, and then go wash your hands, because you don't want it like sitting on your skin and like soaking in. So there is that. What else? What else do you guys have going on? Your glitter fetish has been replaced with rhinestones? That's awesome. That's awesome. I do not do a lot of stuff with glitter. I've tried to like make myself add glitter. Sometimes I'll use like mica powder to mix in with my glues, and then I'll also use glitter, but I've not really been that big of a glitter person. So I kind of envy you guys who really like to work with glitter and do a lot of stuff with glitter, because I get it everywhere. It doesn't matter like what I do. I get like glitter bombs all over the place. It's crazy. So Kristen is making baseball tumblers. So like your pattern on the tumbler looks like a baseball. Okay. So I am going to work on this. I did sand this a little bit with sandpaper. I didn't go crazy with it, just a little bit, enough to kind of roughen up the surface to improve. So think of like sanding your items. I kind of get frustrated with people who say, "Oh, I don't sand. It's not necessary. I do all my stuff and I never sand. I've never had a problem." That's fine. I'm sure that you can get away with not sanding your projects. You can do it. Your stuff is going to look probably the same, sanded or not. The problem that's going to happen is longevity of whatever you are doing. So one of the things is if you actually read the MSDS, the Manufacturer Safety data sheet, they also tell you the recommended way to use their products. Literally every single MSGS that I have read states to sand the two items that are being affixed together. This improves the adhesion and the adhesion of the two items. So think of it like when you're sanding, you're giving the items, you're creating a root system for it. You're giving it kind of like more of a area that's below the surface for the glue to seep into to attach your two items. And this is going to help make your products stay together. Like the bond is going to be greater than if you didn't sand. Because when you don't sand, the glue is kind of just sitting on top of the regular surface. Whereas if you do sand, then it's in between. It's like webbed in between the two items. So you can get away with not sanding. It'll still work, but like longevity, the lastingness, especially if it's an item that is going to have a lot of handling, you definitely want to sand. You want to sand your items so that your glue can soak down in there and attach to both of the items and keep that bond a whole lot longer than it just sitting on top of the surface. And when it sits on top of the surface, that's where you're going to see, you'll see people complain that like, oh, I put everything on here and then my rhinestones came off in a sheet. Well, the reason that they came off in a sheet is because the glue had nothing to attach to. It had nothing to like work into. It's literally just sitting on top of the surface. And especially if it's an item that is like glossy, the glossy items are going to repel the glue from soaking into it. So it's basically repelling the glue and it's going to come right off. So if you hear people say, oh, my rhinestones came off like in a whole sheet, like that's probably why, is because they didn't sand their items. So hopefully that makes sense. So if you're not a sander, I recommend that you do sand. Do you guys have any other questions about like rhinestoning, how to do a certain, type of project, or different types of stuff to use for whatever you're doing, or maybe you started doing something and you encountered a problem? I'm more than happy to help you guys try to work through those. So you can go ahead If you have a question, feel free to post it. And then let's see. So this mix that I'm using every month, I've been creating a new mix for you guys in the Bling boxes. And then that is like the mix of the month. So this one is called Girl Crush. I like to name my rhinestone mixes after country songs. So where are my country fans? What is the band that the mix is named after? Does anybody know? Or who sings the song? What band sings the song Girl Crush? We'll give you some bonus points. Thank you. Renee says it is so pretty. But let's see. Oh, yep, a couple of you got it. Tiffany got it. Amy got it. Awesome, awesome. Are you guys my country fans too? Sometimes I'll like go through like the list of like songs to like try to pick out something and I'll be like, oh, that one works really good. And then other times I'll like go through like 50 names before I like find something that like kind of fits. Which is kind of funny, but I have fun creating the mixes. They usually start out in like a cap. I usually start them. I'll either start putting like a couple colors in like a tray or like in the cap to like a container. Like that's how I start all my mixes. That's not how they ever end up, but that is how I start them. Like mixing colors together, seeing what this color looks like next to that one, which one looks better. So I have fun making them. I hope you guys love them as well. If you have a mix too that you want that you need for a project, I am more than happy to help create one for you. I've thought about putting together one where you guys can like make your own mix. I'm trying to have my website guy try to figure out how like the logistics for the back end on how we could do that so that you could like pick the size, you could pick the color, and you can pretty much create your own mix. So this is what it is. Why is it not focusing? Where's my mouse? Let me get the focus on this. There it went. Hold on, it doesn't like it when it's so close. There we go. So what do you guys think of that? So I think that is going to look pretty dang cool. And like these will be used for like summer. So kind of like the pink for the summery colors is going to be pretty awesome. Oh, what else? What else? So the April Bling box is those will ship out the first week of April. And we're doing something a little bit different with with the April box, we are collaborating with one of our very own Bling crew members, Miss Renee from Renee's Tumblers. She has created the pattern for the April Bling box and gave me some input on the colors that we should use for her pattern. So I am very excited to work with her and get her pattern out to you guys in the April box. If you make patterns or would like to help us design a box, I'd be more than happy to work with you. I love working with our members on different stuff. So I am very excited to work with her. This is the first time we are doing a collab box. It will still have all of the same items like we have every month. The 5 to 6 full-size rhinestone products, 1 to 2 projects for you guys, 1 to 2 patterns or SVGs, free shipping. We'll always do the unboxing and then the free tutorials every week. So I think it's going to be very fun. I haven't asked her yet, but I was thinking maybe Renee could hop on one of the lives with us, and you guys can meet her. Sorry if I'm throwing you under the bus, Renee. Maybe if you're up to it, you could join us on one of the lives and you could tell us about how you created your pattern, kind of like your other stuff that you work on, and introduce yourself to everyone. I think that would be really cool if you are up to it. So normally the Bling boxes are available starting on the 15th. I did make them available starting today. So if you are on the live, you are getting a advance notice of them being available so that you can order before everyone else. I try to give everyone who is a member of the Facebook group advance notice or kind of like first dibs on ordering stuff when we have special stuff going on or for the Bling boxes each month. Normally, I do about 60 boxes every month, and that will be the number that I'm sticking with again this month. That's all I've ordered for. Excuse me. Oh, goodness. That is what I've ordered for the product and the colors that we need for this month's box. So that will be fun. They will ship out the first week. I have to go look what day the first lands on. I don't know if I will ship them on the 1st, which is like April Fool's Day. So we'll see, but they'll ship by the 5th. I always ship them out by the 5th. So we will see. So with that, the keyword for tonight's gift card giveaway is Bling box. So you will enter in the comments the word #BlingBox, all one word, and then we will pick a random comment to win a $10 gift card to our website, blingyourthings.com. And then you can use that gift card on anything on the website. The way you will receive it is you can go to our website and order one of our free patterns, which hopefully this answers Mary's question as well about where to find the patterns. You will go to our website and order a free pattern. So go to designs and then under designs, click on printable patterns. And then every single one of our printable patterns is free. You just have to order one of those. And then in the notes to checkout, put today's date and that you were the gift card winner. And then I will email you the information on how you can use your gift card. You do have to live in the US to win the gift card because we do not ship outside of the US. So there's that. And then you do have to be present when we pick the winner to win the gift card as well. So you have to live in the US and then you just have to be here when we announce. And order the free pattern, put in the notes to checkout your tonight's, whatever today's date is, and the gift card winner. And I will get you the code. You will have 30 days to use the gift card. The only other restriction is you can't use it. What was it? You have to use it within 30 days and you can't use it on, oh, you can't combine it with another coupon code. Like that was it. But you can use it on pretty much everything. So, and I think, so Mary, you asked the question, where do you find the patterns? Does that answer your question? We do have the wraps, like the tumbler wraps that have the pattern printed on them. I print those in-house. So any one of the patterns that we have, I can print on a vinyl wrap that you wrap on the tumbler and then you rhinestone right on top of the vinyl. I can change the colors on any pattern to whatever colors you want. You don't have to stick to the colors that are on the pattern on the website, on the listing. So if you want the colors changed on any type of the vinyl patterns, you would just note that in the notes to checkout, and then I will change them for you before it is shipped. I do only make those for the 20-ounce tumblers because for the other size tumblers, it gets to be trying to convert all of them is a lot. So I only do those for the 20-ounce tumblers. But there is a pretty big selection of those. If you have a pattern that you would like to make and we don't have it, I'm more than happy to help you make them or make it for you. Right now, though, there would be a turnaround time of at least 10 days before I could complete the pattern. But I'm more than happy to make custom requests for the patterns too. But no, so for SS10 rhinestones, Sissy Sue, the only patterns that I have for SS10 are the pen patterns. The tumbler patterns with SS10, those are very, very, very detailed and not a lot of people, the amount of time that it takes, number one, to like create the pattern sometimes, it will take literally just as long, if not longer, to create the actual pattern than it does to create the finished product because you're like trying to make sure that like the seams line up, the patterns are symmetrical. There's a lot of work that goes into creating them, and the SS10s just require a lot more additional time, And I've never gotten into the detail of making a tumbler pattern with SS10. I've made some tumblers with SS10, but never a pattern. So the only patterns that we have with SS10 is for pens. So I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I know I think Renee is still here. Renee, do you have tumbler patterns with SS10? I know she does the little 3-ounce ones, the little 3-ounce tumblers, but she might do those in SS10. I'm not sure. I'm sorry. Mary, yes, I am doing a scatter fill on the clip. And with the scatter, it's really just placing the rhinestones in whatever random order you want, whatever order you think looks good. There's no right way to do this. Everybody's technique is a little bit different. So like for me, when I do it, I prefer a scatter fill because I feel like you have more leniency, more freedom, more input in how you're placing your rhinestones and what your design is going to end up looking like. So this is what I prefer to do. Some people prefer to do like the honeycomb because there's like one way to do it and everything like kind of lines up. But yeah, with scatter, you can do it with any colors, any sizes. The only recommendation I have is that when you do the scatter, use at least at minimum 3 different sizes of rhinestones. So you could start with like a SS10, SS16, SS20 for your mix. And then your goal is you're never, ever, ever going to cover the surface 100%. You're putting circular items next to other circular items. There's no way that it's mathematically possible for the circles to completely cover a flat surface, no matter how close or how tight you put them together. If you don't like the appearance of gaps, the best recommendation is to try to color the background of your surface a close color to the rhinestones that you're using. You could also mix in mica powders or glitter into your adhesive and then put it down. And then the glue or the background is going to help blend in the appearance of those gaps and make them look less. But you are always, always, always going to have gaps. So you have to embrace the gaps. They're always going to be there. You can kind of control like how loose or how tight they're going to be, but you are always going to have gaps. And honestly, by the time we're like right up on it, we're seeing every single little thing. When you step back and you look at it, you're not going to see those gaps as much as you think you're going to. When you're right on top of it, it looks like they're big, but when you step back, they're really not as big as you think they are. And it doesn't make the appearance look any less appealing. It still looks great. So don't be hard on yourself when you're doing scatter and you have gaps. They're always going to be there. So I think I will finish up this little section and then we can do our giveaway for the evening. Let's see. If you want to go grab this month's Bling box, it is available to you guys a whole day earlier than everyone else. And I'll let you guys know what day they ship. I'll post that tomorrow. I will have be posting how we're going to do the monthly giveaway in the group. We had done one before where it was basically just like a picture contest. All you have to do is post pictures of something that you've created with rhinestones from our website, and I will share the details with you guys on how we're going to do that. And then yeah, I think that covers pretty much everything that I had for this evening. I would love to see your guys' hats or your clips when you are done. If you guys decide to do your clip with the Girl Crush mix, or if you do it a solid color, or maybe you do these stripes. However you do them, I would love to see it, as well as your hats. I really, really, really want to see your hats. I can't wait to see if you guys, I've seen some ones where, I'm going to set this down, where hopefully I don't stick my hand in it. I've seen someone's hat where they were using the stitching right here in the brim, and they were using that as kind of like their line that they were following to do like a whole row of the same color, and then they changed it to another color. So if you guys do something like that, I would love to see it. A couple people said that they really liked the one where did I put my paper? They really liked this one, the Diva one with the butterfly, which I think that one will look really cool. Like I tried to make sure that I measured these two so that they fit like directly on the hat. And you can use, if you don't have a heat press, you can use like your little Cricut mini press, or you can use the iron. Just make sure that like, I have to go back and iron mine because I wasn't paying attention when I did it. So I put some wrinkles in my hat. So just make sure that you have something tight underneath here so that you can keep the shape of your hat when you're ironing it. So just keep that in mind. So hopefully that helps too. Anything else that you guys may have questions on? Before we do the giveaway. Let's see, let's go back to this and then that. What is it doing? So Renee says, let's see. Tiffany said she's going to do the rim of the hat. That's cool. That's cool. I want to see it. Please make sure you post it in the group. Oh, that was another thing. Is so if you, I've been including a little bit of info when I ship out orders that if you tag us on social media, which is just hashtag bling your things rhinestones. If you tag us in your post, I would like to start featuring your guys' work on our social media as well. So if you want us to feature your work, just use our hashtag, and I'll be more than happy to kind of feature you in our posts that we post on our social media. So there's that. And Renee says she's finishing the tie-dye And then she's going to work on the April stuff. And then that, and all of the hats and all of that stuff. So all kinds of fun stuff. Fun stuff. So let's see if I can get my screen to work. Let's see. The share screen doesn't always like me, but I think I got it this time. I think I got it. So if there's any last minute entries for tonight's gift card to our website, blingyourthings.com, the keyword, all you have to do is enter it into the comments. It is the keyword on the screen, #blingbox. You do have to live in the US to be a winner, and you do have to be present to win. You would just go to our website and order one of our free patterns. And in the notes of checkout, put today's date and that you were the gift card winner. And then I will contact you with the information how to use that. The only restrictions are is that you have to use it within 30 days and you cannot combine it with any other coupon codes. So let's see who tonight's winner is. We've had a couple people who have won a couple weeks in a row, which is always very interesting. So is Miss Mona still here? Mona has been a winner a couple times. So as long as she's still here, then we will have our winner. If she's not, we will pick another one. So Mona, all we need is for you to comment, and then I will show you guys where you can order the free patterns on our website. So you just go to designs and then go to printable patterns. And these are all of the free patterns. All of these are PDFs that you can download to your computer and then you print. And then you use these as the placement guide to follow the stone order and then put those on your tumbler in the same order. If you wanted a wrap, you would go to designs and then tumbler wrap. And these are actually printed on a piece of vinyl that you would then wrap around your tumbler, and it's like bling by color. You would match your rhinestone color to the color that's on the wrap, and that is how you would rhinestone your tumbler. So there is that. I think I've seen Miss Mona comment, right? Did I pass it? Yep, she says, I'm still here. So congratulations again. Congrats again. And then here is the kit for the tie-dye pattern that we created. And then there's the two options for the regular color or with the neon colors. So several people asked for those. So I can't wait to see your guys' tumblers. So fun stuff. Let me stop sharing that one. So do you guys have any other questions about anything in this month's box, working with any projects that you need troubleshooting stuff with, any patterns that you guys have questions on? I'm also going to post in the group a poll. I would like your guys' feedback on different types of items that you would like to see in the bling boxes. We did this a couple times before, and you guys have always given me great feedback. So I always want to make sure that I'm putting items in the bling boxes that are, number one, they're useful. Like that's my biggest thing when I'm putting them together, that it's something useful that you can use, whether that's maybe like every day or at least like once a week, or something that's functional that you can make in different ways and use either in your home or that it's giftable, that it's something that's giftable, so that you guys are getting stuff that you're going to use. So I really put a lot of time and effort into trying to put everything together, coordinating all the colors. So I love to see your guys' feedback. I love to see your guys' finished projects. So please, please, please share your feedback. I love to hear it, whether it's good, bad, ugly, or indifferent. I want to hear it because I can't make things better or correct things if you guys don't tell me. So please never feel like even if it's something small, just let me know because I can't make anything better if you guys don't tell me. So with that, if you guys don't have any other questions, thank you guys so much for joining me every single week. I will see you back again here next week on Thursday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Um, and yeah, keep an eye out for the other giveaway that we're going to do in the group. So I will see you all next week. Congrats again to Miss Mona for being this week's winner. Bye, guys.